Last week, we learned that union leaders were teaming up with radical community organizer Lisa Fithian to produce an anti-capitalist protest in the streets of downtown Chicago. The New York Times Magazine describes Fithian this way: "You don't go to Fithian when you want to carry a placard. You go to her when you want to make sure there are enough bolt cutters to go around." Byron York writes, "Fithian is a legendary organizer who operates in the world of anti-globalism, anarchists, anti-war protesters, and union activists. She played an important role in the violent shutdown of Seattle during the 1999 World Trade Organization meeting. Fithian is the top street-level organizer of the Occupy Wall Street movement, as well as its various urban chapters."
We've done actions in Seattle. San Francisco. Boston. LA. And this week, Chicago. New York. Minneapolis. Next week, Denver. Honolulu. St. Louis is throwing down too. We're from,
Fithian herself is quoted as saying, "When people ask me, what do you do? I say, I create crisis, because crisis is that edge where change is possible." Fithian's signature strategy is to produce a very public media event and deliver what the radical left calls arrestables, pre-designated members of the event who will eventually be taken into police custody in front of waiting cameras.
Are you a mother, grandmother? I'm a mother.
Here, you can see union organizers discussing whether or not this man will be arrested later in the protest.
He said he's not being arrested. He's not on the list. We're not going to run over here for a second.
Later, the pre-chosen arrestables are taken into temporary custody in front of waiting cameras, eager to produce dramatic images of teachers being led away with their arms behind their backs.
What do you think your students would think of you guys getting arrested today? Is that a good example to set?
Our students will think that we're standing up for our schools and for their education.
But why did you need to get arrested for
They
that?
are defunding education.
Because our children are getting shafted, and it's not by the teachers or the parents.
And here you can see Fithian directing the whole scene. Was Fithian and her Occupy movement paid to help produce these arrestables? Paid or not, Fithian uses these events to further solidify the cohesion of her radical, anti-capitalist Occupy Chicago foot soldiers.
Look at what we did!
Today's predetermined arrestables were all public sector, teachers union members, a harmless enough group of folks. What kind of arrestables will these union-empowered radicals unleash on Chicago next time? This kind? More importantly, while Chicago's teachers are busy learning how to get arrested, what are Chicago's children learning?